Now he's turned against the children. That communist in the Gracie Mansion, he doesn't want there to be a snow day. He doesn't want the kids to go out and play in the snow. You know why? Because he wants to cater to the goddamn teachers union when they want to get a little moolah while they do the wing the machine, the zooming. I love Zoom. I think zooming's great, but I think kids should be kids during a snow day. But of course, the guy who was trained in Moscow are the Zoe, so he doesn't think that a little snow should hinder them. This is wrong. This is immoral. There's a lot of things going on with Frosty the Snowman. He did a good job. That's the man. He cleaned the streets. But they always said that the Mussolini let the snow. They had the trains running on time and everything. And Hitler made the big highway in Germany. You know what I'm saying? And so God knows what's going to happen. That's what's this little Zoe, the Jew hater. Ay, 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 my God. There was a synagogue attack. Synagogue was attacked by a guy trying to break down the door. He stalked the whole synagogue. Now the guy is going up. He's going, hey, yeah, you shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. And he's got all the Jewish people behind him. Well, we all know he was from the river, from the sea. We all know that. It's obvious. The guy wants to kill all the Jews, and worldwide. He's an anti-Semite and a communist. But I know us Philistine people that, no, he's not that way. He is that way. He should be incarcerated. He's from Uganda via black guy. Is he a black guy? No, no, no. He's a colonist in Uganda. That's what his parents were. They were colonists. They became all the big jobs in Uganda. Dumb a bitch. Narco downfall. Oh, you know what this is? This is about that kid. No, not this kid. This is a drug dealer who was a big drug dealer, and he was a downhill singer. But he's a white guy, Canadian, and he's working out of Mexico. It's nice to see the cartels are being equal opportunity to employment. It used to be that you had to be a Mexican, there had to be a Mexican conversation to be the leader of the band. Like little tiny guy. What is a little tiny guy? El Gaucho or Maucho or whatever his name is. The guy we arrested, and he's spending time from one staying in the prison as opposed to being up, going on vacations ever so often because he had a railroad thing through his thing. In our trains, our bus, our prisons, you stay there until somebody assassinates you, unless you have too much evidence on Hillary and Bill Clinton. Heist denies bait. Oh yeah, they're saying that this kid was used as bait by ICE to get the father, who's a criminal, evil guy getting away. They said, "Oh, they took his kid and they tried to do. You come back for your kid." They do that all the time with criminals, and they separate you if you're a criminal. They separate you from your children. What the hell you gonna do? Put him in the prison cell with the kid? Come on, you bastards! This woman came out against castrating young people before puberty. Gender affirming care. And the whole world's going against this thing. This is wrong. If you want to hurt yourself before, yeah, it's in one way. If you want to hurt yourself after 18, go right ahead, smoke, drink, whatever you want to do. If that's your forte, I think it's a big mistake. But if you're trying to kidnap people's kids, oh, you're gonna have a big problem. You're gonna have a big problem. Now you unite the world against you, you dumb bastard. Louis face of attorney knew. Oh, Louis, the guy the woman, man who killed the corporate person. Oh my God, what's going on in the world? Well, I'm gonna. I know them dead for a man of 67 years old. I was very young, spooky young, huh? And this is no magic practice with the video. This is the way I look. Yeah. So I am an old-fashioned photogenic. Flying Doritos. Apparently, alien invasion looks like a good meal, a fattening meal for Doritos. They designed the chips to look like Dorito chips. They were aromatic. Nuke dreams. Nuke dreams. People want to go back to the nuclear. Free Biden Island knocked off a whole nuclear program. It knocked it off. And because everybody's afraid. And what's the reason? Because one nuclear accident could be very dangerous to the environment. And then us, oh, but in the end, hey, you gotta take your chances. And life is a chance. You go on the highway, you're taking a chance. And here we go. The days China's come. The them likes the Chinese. I think they want us to, in an unconscious way, they want the Chinese to get rid of us and the Western world because of the opium wars. They want to be ruled by Chinese. Yeah, because they oppose the Russians pretty good. When they get in those Chinese, they're like, oh, let's be nice to the Chinese, even though they want to conquer us and turn us into serfs. Yeah, bastards. Let's see. The Jetsons. Soon, all the corporate people are gonna be running around in the sky, flying cars. Of course, they're gonna crash into each other. Be a terrible situation. No, oh no! Don't try to come in now. Turn on the Clintons. Yeah, the Democrats are turning on the Clintons. And that's a good thing. They finally saying, "Hey, Clinton is a pervert." You know what I'm saying? And okay, now I got the knock on the door. Of course, they kind of come in when I'm busy doing the Nostradamus. Of course, that's the way it is. And if they make a noise, they make a sound, they don't want their, that's a pain. Everybody's a pain in the ass. I tell you that. Okay, boom, put this down here. Ay, 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 ay. Here we go.